Hello! Welcome in, everyone, to this week's episode of Whispering Pantheon. I'm your storyteller, your host, your dungeon mistress. You know me. It's your bitch, Void Doll. All right, and with that, let's get our quick and dirty recap. TheNatchan?
Quick and dirty. There was a mental conversation between Durch and Hippolyta. Mir and Vikeen picked up on the fact that Hippolyta had some unwanted company also listening in. We believe it may have been Pazuzu, who Cyrodiil apparently is still looking for. And then after said conversation, there was a ridiculous staring contest that went between Myyrion and Durch. Vikeen left because he don't got time for that, and went to talk to Mr. Smith and retrieved a damp scroll of sending. And when he tried to use it, he was unable to get a hold of Cyrodiil, so that worries him. And then I went to speak with some of the prisoners. We did learn some stuff, but you're just gonna have to watch the previous episode over on the YouTube channel for those details. Fate Seeker had a cool conversation with Hephaestus, got a new weapon. And then we all had a cozy camp out in Seaweed's, skin bubble tent hut. Our favorite place to sleep. Not really, but that's okay. We pretend. And then we went to Polyus's house. If you remember, Polyus is the poor, unfortunate soul who we, in trying to help him, accidentally worsened his situation, not only killing him, but then accidentally turning him into the Nyxborn that we have been fighting. And we have been sent to his home in attempts to retrieve some memory fragments in hopes to fix the damage that we've done. And that's where we left off. Is at Polyus's house, stuck in a bizarro time loop against a spirit of him.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for that recap. You can have a inspiration for that TheNatchan. Amber, go ahead.
I'll say, just for all those who have not seen last episode, I will say that staring contest was probably the most homoerotic thing we've done so far.
There was
so far.
It was, yes. And my favorite part of the episode was actually my monologue between Diego and Biscuit. I'm so glad, Diego, you're here. And when Seaweed looked in the window with the freaking grass mustache. Yes, friends? It was just... Oh, it was good. But speaking of, really quick workshop before we dive in, you'll notice !Loot's !story sub. So if you want to really mess with the players, and I highly recommend it in this game because it's not like they don't do as enough to get themselves into troubles anyway, go ahead and check out those card packs. There are things like give someone a negative 1d12 inspiration, give someone a positive 1d12 inspiration, change the weather, play this GIF, and etc. And all proceeds keep the lights on for the DM. Same for the story subs. You'll notice that they're a little bit different. 10 subs, it's disadvantage and advantage, rolled randomly. And at 20 subs, it's a secret lore drop, which could be a more horrifying lore about Seaweed's body changes. I will neither confirm nor deny, but a lot of the lore the players are not aware of. So, with that being said, let's dive into this week's episode of Whispering Pantheon. And this is where I would play my catchy opening. Da-na-na-na. Catchy opening for me. Yeah, sweet action. But before that, Dork, do you need any update? Or are we okay to dive in?
You guys go ahead without me. I'm just going to catch up on the last session just for a bit. So you guys do your thing.
No. I literally am starting the session with you and Biscuit.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. So because you're outside of this place and you're having a conversation with something that is sounds powerful and angry. Ding ding. Oh
Okay,
no,
okay.
Chron purchased 5 packs. Oh no. He's gonna start.
Oh no!
I-
Shit!
5 packs. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. Anyways, I can give you like a rough kind of grounding scene. Because you were here when we talked to Polyus the first time, and you found out about his soul being split into more than likely 4 different parts in order to return his mind from being touched by the Nyxborn. You remember that?
Yes. I remember that. In fact, it's coming all to my brain right now.
It's coming back to me now.
It's like a fountain of knowledge is going to pour through my mouth. That'll take 7 days to clean.
I don't know what that means. I'm trying really hard to know what that means. I don't know what it means.
I don't know either.
Oh, okay.
I just say stupid shit sometimes.
At least we're in the canoe together. So I just... I'm going to describe to you what's happening while your party members are fighting. And we're just gonna roll with it.
Wait, can we just have me eating s'mores instead with biscuit?
That's not possible. Also, FatKats purchased 10 packs. Oh, I've got a feeling about this. I've got a feeling that Cats and Chron are gonna start fighting each other. I give Myyrion, my not homoerotic lover, -1d12. I'm imagining it
Yeah.
now. But you know what?
You thought last section was homoerotic.
Last
Just you wait
sec-
till the packs come out.
section?
Section.
Damn. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it. So let's dive in. Okay. Dork, imagine before you a
Huge.
I forget that this is this game sometimes. I do.
I don't know how you forget.
I'm not
Did I throw you off?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. So. Okay.
Are you sure we can't just do the s'mores thing?
Yes. Now imagine your friends being attacked inside a magical hut that has been sealed with magicalness. And this magicalness is permeating around the edges of reality like blue, white little sparkles. And there's lightning bolts arcing from the corners of this building. And then they ground into the earth and disperse. And now this small hovel of a home is set back on a cliffside, looking out over the sea, and the sea is roiling. It is twisting, tearing, torrential waves coming up and battering against the cliffside, and they're getting larger and larger. And in this wave, there is a voice that speaks to you, and every vocalization from it causes the air to crack and shake. This is no mere illusion. This is an entity of the sea. This is a force of nature that is speaking to you about your job here. Diego, standing next to you, ready to snort coffee at your defense, so he says, is Biscuit. And you are clutching your paintbrushes, as you shout back at the waves that threaten to destroy the magically sealed, glowing hovel and sweep all of your companions out to sea. I need you to make an insight check.
Okay. We're throwing a bit. Let's see. Who's up? Oh, it ain't too bad. That's a 16 on the die, and let's see what my. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20 with an insight. You believe that you are speaking to Poseidon.
Oh, that loser.
Why? Why are you like this?
I said in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
Durch is rubbing off on him.
It's all right.
Oh no, he thought that would about Seaweed's story. Awful. Thinks there could be good gods. Just did a not suck. Okay, so just.
Oh, are you ready for me to roleplay with you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Okay. The voice says,
Prove to me now why I should not drown that which is a sacrilege to our existence.
and he presses into your mind a picture of Durch.
My nephew, a vile wretch.
And he presses into your mind a picture of Seaweed.
A child gone missing. You say I should stay, the matter of the heart, and listen to your words. But why, when such disrespect is funneled at a velocity to poison my waters and destroy my seas?
And then the tidal wave that you see on the horizon. I need you to roll an investigation.
This is why Diego's doing investigation, second smartest in the party. I could have to choose inspo for that. That was a natural one.
Yeah, that tiny. Okay, it's on the very edge of your vision. That wave that's coming. It's tiny. It's definitely an ankle biter. It is not over 100 feet tall. It is not gonna kill anybody. It is getting a little bit bigger though. Huh? That's crazy.
Let me do a little reroll right here. See what happens.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, that's substantially better. That's a 15.
After staring at the fast-moving wave for a matter of 6 seconds, it is a 100-foot wave, and it is coming for post. You imagine you have a couple of rounds of combat, seconds to convince a god not to destroy post when this god seems unruly, unreasonable, and offended. What do you do?
Diego is gonna stamp his foot and goes, "Why should they not? You have done nothing but bring misery to their lives. The society you built for Seaweed made her an outsider. How is she supposed to be a daughter of anything in your kingdom when you treat her like that? And Durch? When your brother just ups and steals his mother and father from him, how should he act? You gods go on and on about respect, thinking you deserve it. Well, respect isn't deserved, it is earned, and you have done nothing but shown that you are irresponsible with the power you are given. You do not deserve respect. You deserve to be humbled."
As you speak, there is a second presence behind you, and a heat. It sounds... At first, you imagine the draw of Hephaestus' hammer against the anvil, a shriek of metal on metal. Not the pounding tang, but a shing, and then a liquid scent, like burning embers. And then on your shoulder, this thick glob of red. And standing behind you is an avatar of the god of Mogus. And he puts a hand on your shoulder.
I could not have said it better myself.
Yeah, Diego will point more. Is like, look, it is not too late to change, to be a better god, whatever that entails. But you must start making moves now. What's the point of being feared if everyone's just gonna have a sigh of relief when you're gone? And trust me, nothing in this world is forever. You aren't forever. But what you give to everyone else will.
The waves grow higher and faster, and his rage is unquenched.
So he's not backing down at all. As my words made him much more angry?
Absolutely. And Mogus, behind you, squeezes your shoulder. And I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Unironically, my best. Unironically, my best! That's a 19, so it's a 27.
Okay? You barely make the DC, and you do not become chaotic evil. And then Mogus looks down at you.
You are quite the fit little creature.
Do you remember who Mogus is, Diego?
It's been forever, and I don't have my notebook, but it is one of the gods that was talked about in that book a while back that we found. We had a whole conversation.
Don't worry.
One forgotten one?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, yeah.
Well, I guess that's the
guy that we're trying to...
Stop it. You are dripping in silver and red. The red is a type of melted silver and iron that has been laced with blood. And it seems, with your saving throw succeeded, this god is trying to take over your mind. Or this avatar. And Poseidon is furious, and he says,
How dare you!
and overhead it's thunder and lightning. Lightning strikes one of the towers and post. And he says,
You who come to my wave speaker's home, and you destroy his countenance, and you take his heart, and you ruin the vestiges of my good graces here at post. Speak well, little slaughter eater.
and that's what he's calling you, Diego. A slaughter eater. An eater of slaughter. And the god behind you laughs and says,
Let not the old god scare you, Diego, for I know whom you worship, and I agree.
he's the one that tried to pull that chaotic evil shit on Diego, right?
correct.
And Diego will just like, well, puff up his shoulder for a bit.
And he's got his hand on your shoulder. Like, you can try and pull away from him.
It's like, the person who gave me this said this power was mine. There is no worship, but simply mutual respect for what we want.
The god, the avatar
and
behind you says,
I agree. You should not be
Then-
forced to be a champion of a god. You should become a champion because you are strong enough to take it.
and he holds out to you a lightning bolt-shaped javelin. And it does not fit the colors of his artistic theme. And Poseidon shrieks, and it's hurricane winds and thunder.
Oh, can I just slap that shit away?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and
Okay,
roll.
what do I need to do?
Roll in athletics.
Ditch digger strength, don't fail me now. Okay, ditch digger strength, that's an 18, 22,
Oh, I thought I heard
20.
bitch, like your bitch strength.
Ditch digger? No, ditch digger. He used to be a ditch digger.
No. I like
name, I'm
Amber's
sorry.
version a little better. Yo, what's up? My name's Diego. I'm a bitch digger. I'm freaking into the MIC out here on Twitch TV, chilling out.
I dig all the bitches.
Them bitches, I dig them.
Super
This
good.
bitch, I dig her. I dig that guy. He's a bitch.
All right, what'd you got?
Anyway, it's goddamn, it was an 18. It's 23.
Okay, you do manage to knock it out of his hands, and you step away, and the avatar, it looks like they are wearing the helmet of Sauron. This flat-faced, intricate line after line of black metal, the eye sockets of which are just darkness. Underneath the helmet, every time it exhales, there's a blast of ember furnace, and he's dripping in silver and blood. Chains, you can see them. It's almost like this impression of them around the body. Hulking form, Herculean in size and shape. And he says,
It is a shame. I am rather fond of those brave enough to tell the gods to leave.
and he reels back the lightning bolt.
Diego was like, and I'm fond of those who respect others' freedom.
Of course.
Now, if you're gonna steal this down your damn snake oil, leave.
He tilts the helmet.
Unless you truly do care about helping the people down in that town, their strength is not needed.
He says,
Of course.
and he lets the lightning bolt flow. And it strikes the center of the tide of the huge wave that is Poseidon. And there's this bright flash of white. Constitution saving throw. As Mogus laughs maniacally.
If they are strong enough to survive and keep their freedom, then I value them all the more. You, Diego Abernathy, child of the abyss and void.
And he's just spreads his arms. And what did you get on that Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I'm supposed to do a rolly on my con? Okay. I'm going to. God damn, I'm going through my inspiration like crazy. I'm gonna re-roll that, and that is a 14. So that's a 21, and if I don't succeed, I will use Favored by the Gods.
You can certainly try.
Okay. Wait, I need to grab another D4. No, I'm just going with the same damn one. Ooh! Ooh! That's 2 4s right there. So 21 plus 8, 29.
Okay, 29.
Yeah.
A huge thunderstorm and rain like breaks out all around you. And the seas, something happens. You witness it. The wind, the snapping, the breaking, the hurricane, it intensifies 10, 20, 1,000-fold. You barely manage to keep a hold of yourself from being ripped apart as the wall of wind carrying the tidal wave strikes you. And then it explodes, that single tidal wave that had this shadow of Poseidon within it, a great leviathan. As the lightning bolt strikes it, it just tears apart like lace. And the rain from it explodes outwards. And as it hits Mogust's avatar, it hisses. And he simply reaches out his hand and he calls back the lightning bolt. And then he looks down at you, Diego.
And now the children worry no longer, for the sea is dead.
And he vanishes. He melts down into the earth.
I'm to understand. Like, so there's no more Poseidon right in front of me, right? He's gone.
You think Mogust just killed him? Yes. Which he has been
Holy
doing
shit.
systematically right behind you or right before your party. Time and time again. And I need you to roll an insight as you are sitting there in the rain that is just slapping the ground in thick drops. There's the rain from the clouds, and then this thick rain, that is from the tidal wave that was Poseidon.
Okay, there's one thing I want to do, but before that, it's a natural 20 for an insight.
You
Oh, hot tonight.
You believe Poseidon genuinely took care of Post. Speaking of his wave speaker. But you believe there is an exchange. You genuinely, especially in your time in the Warrens, you would have known that the people, they leave offerings at the temple, and he brings in more fish. But what your party knows is that there is also a cult in town that very likely has disrupted these gifts to Poseidon. Therefore, Poseidon, which you could consider asshole behavior, yes, absolutely. Tax and tithe.
If I could, could I suss out any sort of essence of Poseidon still around, as it's his death was just right now? It's
The rain, the storm, the lightning that's striking Post, setting fires.
that's all him.
You feel that that's all that might be left of him in his death throes.
If I could, I would like to use the calm emotion, Diego's version of calm emotion, to connect with his spirit.
You can certainly try.
I will do so. What do I need to roll for it? Like usually it's a saving throw, but with these sort of circumstances, what do you want me to roll?
In this circumstance, concentration check.
Okay. So just a con check, not con save.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Concentration.
Nice.
It's like you're concentrating on the spell. Yeah.
Okay, so 17 for a 21.
You can feel his death throes, his rage. Poseidon died angry.
With just this little bit of essence, could I do what I've done for the post guy, or is it not possible?
This is the equivalent of his last words. You might be able to calm the storm, save some innocent lives.
Will I be able to communicate in some shape or form with them?
Mm-hmm.
Not through words, but simply through these people.
So let me describe to you with your 21 what happens for you. The large raindrops pause around you, but the natural rain continues. you find that there is this ephemeral vision, long, long hair that hits the sodden ground in the grass and trails almost like a fin of silver past him and around his feet. He wears the lower half of a toga. He's got armbands on that drop down to his hands. His ears remind you of a sea elf, but he's fading. Pieces of him are just twisting and changing into bubbles. And you can see that he holds his hand out, and there are other ephemeral fish, tiny goldfish that shimmer like the sun that he reaches out to, and just before he can reach them, they're torn apart and they fade into nothing. So time feels for you, Diego, to have paused and to have continued in the same sense. It is quite the liminal vertigo feeling for your human, your mortal senses. But you are witnessing the death of a god.
Wow. So I could see his form, right?
Mm-hmm. He's probably 25 or so feet in front of you.
If Diego can, he would like to rush, but if not, he just wants to, in this time where a person, or even I imagine anyone, is kind of open to anything in this moment. Diego would like at this time just to put into him all that pain that he has seen, all the horrible things that happen under this sort of rule. But at the same time, Diego would like to open up himself to Poseidon.
The ephemeral form, as you open yourself up to him, turns, and you just see these luminescent, deep, oceanic eyes that glow like an angular light, and they bore into you. And you come aware that Poseidon is not evil. He is a good deity. He was touched by a madness when Zeus laid claim to the throne. When Ares and Zeus fought, Poseidon got in the way. A gentle soul. A loving soul. But the people who worship him, sometimes they take his tenets of creation, of artistry, of life and beauty, and they twist it. The Tritons do just that. There are different sects of Triton. He shows you his people, his sea elves, his leviathans, the whales, even the small sardines and planktons that he knows, and those that hide deeper in the depth. Diego, he shows you his kingdom under the waves. He shows you his cousins, Uranus and Neptune, that also watch the deeper depths. And he shows you his children, his daughters that he gave to man. He let them walk on land so that they may shelter those that are thirsty, those that need rain, those that need to understand that there is life. Even in the ugliest globfish, there is life. There is beauty to be had. He shows you all of this, and it is so overwhelming. Diego, you begin to cry. Clutching your paintbrush, you begin to wail and sob. And you see the last week of his life. His daughter, Amphitrite, sent to him, beheaded, wearing a necklace of the god of slaughter. And his pain, in his unwell mind, already touched by the madness of Zeus, taken further over the edge. And then you hear his voice.
There is only so many who will sigh in relief at my death. I hope you and your friends are among them. A god's pain is an unfortunate event. For one with such power to bear human emotions.
And he holds his hand out to you, Diego.
Diego will grab his hands and said, I wish I could have known this you instead of how you were presented. I think we could have gotten along.
He looks out over the tumultuous sea, at the hut where your friends fight that is being threatened. The cliff is threatening to collapse under the slapping waves over and over again, cutting into the earth. Poseidon looks at his fleeting form. And because the two of you are connected, if he saves your friends in this moment, he will not be able to manifest in this lifetime again.
You, Poseidon, have struggled long enough. You should have faith in what comes after. And right now, a lot of people have a piece of you in them, and the piece of you you've shown me, I will keep in here. And if I may be so bold, for your last moments, can you open up your heart to me?
It is a shame that such powerful entities are still broken under the weight of emotional pain.
I think, if you would, I can ease it a bit. And, go ahead.
I tell you this as a gift.
And he's gonna cup your face. And he bends down low so his mouth is just hovering an inch from yours. And he closes his eyes. And then you feel the water of his being start breaking apart. And in a motion like a still framed camera, the water begins to gently caress your face. And you feel the essence of his being. You feel that wicked shard that is the madness, the suffering. It's within the deity's very makeup. His heart, as you so put it.
Diego will take his hand and place it above his chest. And with the concentration of calm emotions, he will put in hope. And he will try to extract the shard.
Side of hand.
Alive? Yeah. That deserves a reroll. God damn it. Nice. That is a dirty 20.
You manage to reach forward, gripping the cold shard. And it burns. It is so cold. And when you remove it, the crystal begins to vibrate, and then it rips from your fingers, and it shoots upward in a sickly green-red light, causing the clouds that it pierces to expand in a massive circle. Evil, raw, and unadulterated. It leaves the tips of your fingers burnt, like they've been touched by frostbite. And Poseidon lets out a sigh. Just like you said people would when he died. And the rain slowly stops.
Whatever instance of Poseidon, Diego will take the time to show respect and be one that mourns. Not what he has done under the influence of the shard, but the possibility of what good he could have done and the person he wasn't allowed to be because of these influences. And he would just sort of take this essence of this god and just hold it like a child, comforting it to its last moments.
It is all that is left is a singular fan-tailed goldfish. And as she alights in your palms, which are cupped like a tea bowl to catch her slippery form, she whispers in a voice, "Take me to your friends."
Diego will slowly go up and head to the cabin.
If you let this fish go, that is it for this deity. The choice is yours.
And from what Diego could tell, there's no other way.
It's up to you. Choice is all yours. If you'd like to roll anything, you'd like to check it out.
Diego would like to check it out. Just hoping there may be something that could, so he doesn't have to do this sacrifice.
Okay. Are you looking magically? You looking with your eyes, your senses?
With his magic, which it's more of a feeling than anything else. Sorcerer.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Could I use Charisma instead of Int?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, thank you. There is a 16, so that would be another 21 Arcana.
You could trust your friends. It seems the increasing battering of the wave against the cliffside is somehow in time with the battle carrying on within the hovel.
Yeah.
But you're 21. I'll give this to you as well. It is enough to know that Poseidon is sorry. He is a god that failed. He is a god that is riddled with emotional, mortal intelligence, which makes them gods. It makes them sometimes arrogant and sometimes blind.
Diego will look at the fish and just shake his head a bit and be like, I talk a big game, but take time to actually put a little faith in my own friends. You don't have to die. They'll make it out. What would you... Where do you want to be? We'll go there right now.
After pressing against your palm, feeling the silky fans of her tail, she looks out over the riotous, dark waves. And you, a single word, you feel it in your chest, you feel it expand, you feel it through your blood. Home. She wants to be home.
Diego and I'd be like, okay, let's go home. And we'll turn around and be like, guys! Sort of like, do a... just sort of just... I wish I had a mastering word. God damn it. We'll do a third level healing word to whoever is hurt the most.
So you can't actually reach them
Oh.
through the magic sealing them in the temporal battle.
Okay. Well, then I'm just yeah. So he is still going to scream that.
Okay.
So
They can
the
hear
word-
your muffled voice. They have been able to hear me acting as you last seen, funnily, not anything canon. So,
Oh, it's actually all canon.
no.
Yeah, it is.
So you've got the fish. You take it over to the cliffside. What do you do?
Oh, I'm not going to drop the fish from all the way up there. It's going to die. It's like,
So you're just holding it in the rain. You're like, you got this, guys. I have
Yeah,
the soul of a god in my hands. Wow. My name's Diego Abinati. I'm the most positive baby bitch digger you've ever met. That's it? That's where we end the scene?
well, it's just like, can you actually survive this drop? I don't mind just walking you all the way down so you can calmly go into the ocean.
It's all about choices. And the choice is yours. Whatever you want to do in this moment, you think will be enough.
I'm going to make sure they don't die from impact, because that's a long drop.
Okay. So you're going to trust your friends in the next couple of seconds to finish up the battle inside
Of course.
and hold this fish. We meanwhile
Hold the
there.
fish.
Back inside the temporal room, the battle that is raging. That hand, that inside there is this sliver of a crystal that continues to like move through the party, slapping and crashing. We're gonna start at the top of the round again. The hovel, the cane, under your feet begins to tilt. You feel the slight angle of it, and you can hear the water. You hear it smashing into the cliffside. You can hear the torrential rain and the thunder, the flashes of it, exposing the insides in this white cast light. There is also leaking from the floorboards and the thatched roof above you. The water is coming, and you are not sure how to stop it. But you do know, with your passive investigation, Vakeen, that it's directly connected to this battle that is underfoot. What do you do? It's your move.
You said that the shard is like actively like about in the battle? Like it's can we see it? Or is it in the hand?
It's in the center
Right?
of the hand, yes.
It's in the center of the hand, that's
Mhm.
right. Had a couple weeks to think about this and I still haven't come up with a perfect thing, so just gonna... It's not a person, so that won't work. I am going to make sure that I can do that. Okay, perfect. I'm going to move to the hand. And using... I don't know if any of this will actually work. I don't know. Not sure, but let's try it. Might be dumb, but you know, we just try things until something works. Hoping that water has something to do with it because he was the speaker of the waves and such a close servant to Poseidon. The Keen is going to basically is the water deep enough he could like dip his hands in it? Is it like ankle deep or deeper yet? Hello, DM?
Did I mute myself and then start describing? It's kissing.
You must have.
Kissing the bottom of your well-manicured little sandaled brown feet. You could bend down, you could scoop up a handful, you could kick and splash, but it is not ankle deep yet. It's not even covering the top of the foot.
Okay, but if I just bend down and press my hands to the ground, they'll be wet.
Correct.
Okay. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna bend down, press his hands to the wood, and he's just kind of muttering to himself, like, I hope this works. I have no idea, but I'm going to try. And he's going to try and just, not in an aggressive manner, he's just gonna try and reach through the magic, like through the hand, and say, "We are not here to harm you, friend. We are only here to help you. Please let me in." And he's gonna try and reach through the magic of the hand to get the shard.
Charisma saving throw.
You said wisdom?
Charisma
Oh,
saving throw.
charisma. Okay. Nice. It's gonna be a 19 plus 4 for 23.
Okay, you've got a hold of it. In turn, you take 20 points of electric damage as this lightning bolt of power and your hand squeezes, your pecs twitch, all the jewels that you wear jingling, like, ah!
Yeah. Oh.
Quite uncomfortable. And you're in water, so it's doubled.
Yeah.
It would have been 10, that's why it was 20, because water.
Right, because
Water.
in the water. And...
But you've got a hold of the crystal. It doesn't feel like a regular crystal. Its shape feels a thought away from no longer being solid. Inside the magic, the weave is unstable, and it's pulsing like the beating of a heart in its crystal encasing.
Okay. Was that my bonus action or my action?
That would go ahead and allow it to be your bonus action.
Okay. Then with my action, now that my hand is actually in the magic, that's a risk that it still might not work, but he's going to attempt another Dispel Magic. On the hand this time.
So you're holding the crystal, but you're trying to dispel the hand?
Correct.
You know what? Roll an Arcana.
Okay. Come on, smarty pants. That's another 23.
Okay, the crystal disappears
Oh, good.
as you dispel it. And at the end of your turn, the hand, it's like Glover, you know, like when he's the bad guy in the old 64 game when he slams down on the ground and starts like twisting and the fingers start jerking at horrible angles. Then it grows in size. And as a reaction, it slaps through everybody in the room. Ping, 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 ping. So it goes here to over here. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. This is something you can use your uncanny dodge with, Durch, because you do see it coming.
Okay. Hold on just a sec.
Ah, yes. There's the low roll.
Where's...
A question for you, Void.
Mm-hmm.
Would my aura count for Durch?
Is he within 10 feet of you?
This bottom square, yeah.
Yep. It's like technically hits Vakeen as well, so.
Okay, so you two add +4.
Oh, good. I don't know if it'll actually help me because I rolled that low, but I will definitely add it.
Now, does that still apply even though I'm in a closed room separate from them?
Let's look at your feature. Does it say you have to see them?
I do
The
not
door was
see it.
closed, I would be like, yeah, it doesn't work. But I think you left the door open. So I feel like your magic, as long as you don't need line of sight, yeah.
I thought they closed the door
Fate
on me last
Seeker
time.
closed the door last time.
Oh, I lied. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Sorry.
Okay.
Good try, though. Good job.
What are we rolling?
remembering. Dexterity saving throw. Oh, oops.
26 with an inspo.
I got an 8.
Okay. And Seaweed?
I get 22 total. Surprising, I know.
I know. Hell yeah, you'll take half. And so will Durch. So it is 14 points of force damage as the spectral hand smashes through each of you, and you can hear the wave speaker's tormented voice. And he starts the scene all over again.
Unhand me! Get out of my home!
That makes it. Oh, it's the hand's turn. Unless there's anything else for Vakeen.
Nope. Just wishing I was smarter.
Clarification, is that 14 halved or is that 14 total?
14 total, so half of that.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this thing is gonna go try and slap Durch. Durch, what's your armor class?
16.
I feel like it would attack Seaweed. I'm sorry.
4 points of force damage. I got as low as I could as it slaps you.
That's good, because he used his cunning dodge, or uncanny dodge, already.
Okay. It is Myrion's turn.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in front of a chest that has a magical seal on it.
I'm so sorry. What are you doing?
Oh, I didn't say anything. I was just like, I'm in front of a chest with a magical seal on it.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do?
Probably try to investigate it. Like either perception or arcana to see if he could recognize anything with it.
Okay, for your bonus action, go ahead and roll.
All right, what do you want me to roll for?
Either one. Your choice.
They're both the same, so. That is a 15 flat.
15 flat.
Mm-hmm.
It is magically locked, but it looks like the magical lock is connected to a physical lock. Should someone with a set of lockpicks maybe succeed on a sleight of hand, it might disarm the entire thing. At least now that the fight is underway, the chest seems to be reacting to the storm and everything. It's got a physical lock.
From that, would he pick up that it's probably trapped in some way, or would he not understand that?
Oh, yes, for sure.
But it does have a physical lock.
I would say Myrion's smart enough that he's like, if I hit this with my sword, it might explode, but I might survive it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
No, I literally just rolled for that and rolled a nat 1, so he is going to hit it with his sword.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Are you smiting as well?
Yeah, he is going to go all out on this thing. Do I need to roll to hit?
Yeah, DC 10. DC 10. Armor class 10, inanimate objects. Hardness 10. Car hard 10. Just kidding. Just call back humor.
I'm going to use an inspiration on that because I rolled a 2. If that's okay.
Yep, you can use up to 2 of them.
Alright, that's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
And for damage, So it's 11 physical, and I'm looking for my smite damage, sorry.
Nope, you're good. Okay.
It's been a minute since I've used it. So it's 20 damage total.
$20 damage total. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of smite is it?
Just Divine Smite.
Okay, so it still has this really satisfying metal on metal like sound. This the lock breaks. There's a rebound on it as it actually comes flying back to you. Because you're striking, I'm actually going to rule that you're not allowed to get out of the way. And so that is going to be 18 points of force bludgeoning damage, technically. Is it just like explodes outward? It's force damage works.
And the door's closed. We established this.
Yes, you can hear it. You can hear a muffled explosion, but it sounds a little bit slightly kinda like the thunder, but different. So you rule, Amber, whether Seaweed knows what that is or not.
I mean, I had some good ideas. Seaweed is not. So, oof, I think it's just a rainstorm.
You said 18.
Yeah, 18 force damage. And you've broken the lock, the arcane lock. The magic lock. It's still regularly locked. So like the force field surrounding it ricochets, rebounds, and explodes.
So everybody would just hear like a loud thunk and then a reverb from it.
Yeah. Anything else for your turn, Myyrion?
He's gonna actually hit it again because he can attack twice.
Okay. Roll.
That is a 16.
Hits.
And then 10 damage.
Okay. You start chipping away at that lock, but 10 is not enough to fully bust open just the regular lock. Anything else?
No, that'll be it. That's
Okay.
everything you can do.
Durch! It's your move.
Durch is going to free action yell. What the hell are we doing here? Am I killing this thing or what's going on?
I haven't quite figured it out yet. That's why we're still at this.
Seaweed is very confused.
Feel free to try and figure it out if you can. I don't know. I tried. I don't know.
What
Dolly,
All I
I
know
tried
is
to.
I have 1 hit point. I heard a lot.
He's talking a little bit slow. He's got a fat lip. Both eyes are blackened. He's kind of swaying a little. He's like, I don't know. Hold on.
I'm trying to figure it out.
You just hear from the next room. I'm beating up a box.
Holy shit.
How is that
You're
useful?
beating a box?
do you need help?
Beatboxing, guys.
In the
Myyrion, do you need Dirt to beat your box?
Oh my god.
Not my box.
But you need help to beat the box?
I think I got it.
To beat the box.
is
Call Myyrion and beat his box. Seaweed shall take the evil hand.
Can Durch distinguish between thunder and something fucking weird going on?
You know, that is entirely a character choice. You want to say yes, don't you?
I
let's
do,
think-
but I
hold
don't
on.
want to.
Let's pause, everyone. Hold on. Hold on. Let's think about your choices this entire fucking campaign. Hold on. Let's think about it. I don't know, chat. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll.
Yeah.
Let's do a poll. I'm not. Cats is. You're not in charge anymore of your own character.
Oh no.
You
Ruh-roh.
are. Durch. Choice. Okay. All right. Go.
I'm in danger.
Help. Mir. No.
AKA
You're
beat his box.
dumb. Heart. Smiley face.
Oh no.
There you go.
You beat with hand or do you beat with box?
Yep, there you go. We got. Oh my god, beat with hand. I just got that. God damn it, Amber. God damn it. I don't know.
How do I use stuff? Oh,
Dude, who is going and helping Mir? Who thinks he's smart enough to do that? Is that you, Cats?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just dumping all those channel points.
Hey, I have 160,000 channel points.
Yeah, I've only got like 34,000, so.
Meanwhile, outside, Diego is just like sitting with Biscuit in the rain. Like, I trust my friends. And Biscuit's like, and this little god soul in his hand. God, man, I wish this was an anime. Fuck, I would watch the shit out of this.
No, it'd be super silly just to have the god soul, since it's like a fish, just like hold it by the bottom, go while running on the horse. It's
Oh,
like,
it was
you're like,
Chron.
it's like-
Chron of Death contributed 158 channel points. Damn, wow.
Yeah, I only got like
All right, fine.
100 of those.
100, fine. We'll start over. Here we go. Okay. You can distinguish between the differences.
Okay. He's gonna cunning action disengage.
Oh, Cats, you gotta speak like a troll on your turn
Mother.
now, so
Fucker.
yeah. So
And
okay.
your trolls fucking joke like this.
so have fun with that.
Troll action disengage. He come run.
So
I
good.
gotta choose the right thing.
So
He got open the door. You have problem, lock. I fix. Does that work?
it's so good. The whole turn, you can't stop. Whole round, which is almost over, but whole round you gotta talk like a fucking troll. Get out of his square. What are you doing?
I'm in his square. I'm all up in it.
Oh,
Dude!
oh, he's all up in my square. Mm.
Why? You guys like this to
Give
each
me
other.
lock. I fix.
Yeah, you just open the door, you see Mir, like, sword drawn, like, he just beat the lock, ready to go back at it again, and he just looks at you, like, wide-eyed.
All right. Yep. Did that work? Did it work?
Yep. And
No,
that's for
hold on.
Myyrion.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay.
Who the fuck else would it be for?
Fix lock you do?
No, Yoda doesn't count. Okay. Durch, fix lock now. DM roll. Sleight of hand.
Well, he's a troll, Yoda.
I have no idea. I really don't.
Fucking breathe! I can't breathe! How am I supposed to D&D with these stupid cards?
You did this to yourself.
Yeah, you did.
So good! So good! Oh, man. Okay.
Dirge 27 fix lock.
Yeah, he popped open. Lock is popped open. It's just...
Stare and wonder, Myyrion does.
Shit. Okay. In the box, laying on a oh my god, I can't even DM. I just can't even handle it. In the box, on a bed of old tomes and scrolls that are neatly kept, is the crystal. And it's sputtering like it's hanging on for dear life.
You hurt bad?
Who are you talking to?
Fucking Myyrion. Who else is in the room?
Okay, that's fine. I don't know. You're talking like a
I
troll.
mean, you
Speaking of the
must have
crystal?
been talking to the crystal. Who freaking knows?
Myyrion hurt. Durch talk like troll for Myyrion.
Better Myyrion could be.
You only have to do it once. That's not a question.
I know. But I wanted to go with the other thing. Myrion's just like shrugs. He's like, not the worst, but could be better. But what's that?
I don't know, but maybe we should take it.
Can I grab it? Or do I need to wait till my turn to do that?
Wait till your turn. But Durch
Okay.
could grab it with his bonus action, but he has to say he's doing it as a troll.
Grab you.
I get you help. We leave. Scared.
Myyrion just
and-
nods at that.
They're just gonna grab literally anything that looks of value plus the crystal.
All right. Pretty much all of it looks valuable, but it looks like valuable in like the ancient tome way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you need me to roll like a sleight of hand or some shiz?
You know, no, I don't need you to roll it. You'll spend the rest of your turn doing that. Gathering it all, grabbing the crystal, and then we're gonna meanwhile over to it's Seaweed's turn now, right?
Mhm.
Okay, Seaweed, your move.
Oh no. You're asking so much of me. Okay, so in this situation we have a Vicky looking pretty bad. And we have a big hand. I guess Seaweed shall defend Vikim after vowing our friendship, having another friendship vow. So I shall go defend Vikim by trying to attack this hand.
Okay.
So I shall go up to it. And I shall, seeing how it's like all zappy, I will become zappy myself, and I shall use lightning lure in trying to smack it with some muxy tendrils to zap it.
Okay.
That is, I need a strength saving throw, please.
That is a 3.
Cool. That is 28 of lightning damage. Where is it? That is 6 lightning.
Okay. It causes the particles of the hand to sort of like disperse slightly, but there's some kind of emotion that feels like Spider-Man in that one, Tobey Maguire with the train. Anyway, it's just pulling it desperately, pulling its form back together as the magic.
The hand looks like the Tobey Maguire. Oh, this is very bad.
You guys are fucked. Anything else? Anything else for Seaweed's turn?
No. Vikim is hurt, so Seaweed must defend Vikim.
Just don't get yourself killed in the process, please.
What's you gonna hear you intern?
What?
Natchan, the next thing you say has to be shouted, so you're shouting at Seaweed. Yeah. That's really not out of character for Viking.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not even out of character at all. That's fine. Defend me all you want. Don't get yourself killed, please.
and it's like...
Vikim, can you please speak up so we cannot hear you over the lightning and thunder?
I can only shout so loud. I have neighbors.
Oh, the neighbors. They keep you down. They suppress your freedom of speech. They wish leaders can't leave your voice. Seaweed understands.
I really can't shout much
No,
louder
you're doing
than I
great,
already
Nat. Don't worry
did.
about it. You know what? You're doing so great. I'm gonna give us a break from these stupid cards, which are amazing at the same time, and we're gonna go pee. Anything else for Seaweed's turn, or was that it? And it is now the start, top of the round combat.
I think Seaweed is good. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Vakeen, it's your move.
Damn. Wish I wasn't out of healing potions. I also wish that the thing we were fighting was a person that I could bite.
If only there was some sort of a
I could
sneak
just-
food in front of you.
I was like, I could just move forward and bite Seaweed, but I don't know how well that would go.
Don't worry, Vakeen. Seaweed is back to you. It will protect you. It cannot see behind Seaweed, so you are safe from Seaweed's eyes.
There has been a card redeemed.
And who's that for?
That is, of course, for
Why
our
do you hate
glorious
me?
TheNatchan.
Why do you hate me?
But I don't. I
But
love you.
I
That's
think
why.
No, I think you're a liar.
I think that abuse shows love. That's not trauma speaking.
Even.
You know,
Wow.
I don't know what to say to that. All right.
Goddamn, I hate you so much right now.
I love you too.
No. I can't even. I'm so. Fuck. He's just gonna ask, Seaweed, can I bite you? That's my troll voice, guys.
Hell yeah, I love it. No, it's so good.
So great.
Such a good. It's Nat. It's so cute. It triggers my cute
No,
aggression.
terrible.
Like I literally
Love
just
it.
want to fucking. Oh, it's so good.
Money well spent.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh
We are fighting right now. If you need to, are we fight? What?
Yes, I need to bite you so that I can heal.
Yo. See if we can help.
Only if I can bite you will it help.
Seaweed. Many things have bite seaweed, so seaweed is very tasty. Yes.
Okay.
So there's a time seaweed got eaten by the plant,
That's
and
true.
then
That's true.
Okay, he's gonna move forward and he's gonna bite Seaweed. I bite Seaweed now.
Perfect. Amazing. Okay.
Do I need to roll to hit Seaweed since she agreed, or?
I would assume that's an automatic hit.
No, she's not trying to dodge out of the way or fighting you. So.
Okay. It's not gonna give me a ton because I'm not that high a level, but it will heal me a little bit. Seaweed, you're gonna take a little bit of damage. I rolled max, so you're gonna take 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, seaweed goes down.
Shit!
Oh.
Damn! Why?
She like
The good news is, Vakeen, there's only the two of you in here, so nobody saw that.
Right.
The bad
Okay.
news
I mean, to
is.
be fair, we just heard Vakeen say they were gonna bite seaweed.
Oh yeah, because you're talking like a
I
troll.
probably heard it.
And then you
yeah.
hear her thud.
Can I try and? Well, I would like to catch her at least, so she doesn't just fall to the ground.
I catch
I am
seaweed
quite
now.
slippery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's still your
Do you want
turn.
me to roll Do you want me to roll like a? What do you want me to roll to catch her?
Dexterity saving throw for you, or athletics.
Don't worry, Seaweed, I catch you. It's gonna be a 15.
Okay, you catch Seaweed.
I don't got shit I can do for her right now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hold her. And if the hand tries to attack us, can I turn so that my back is to the hand and she's in front of me, like facing the door? Don't worry, Seaweed, I protect you since you healed me.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can hear you. Nope, so you cannot hear you. Fuck.
Can we play that GIF on stream?
God damn me. Hey, you guys a little bit right now.
It's all
Okay,
love.
so I have Seaweed. I turn so that my back is to the hand because I'm trying to take any attacks that would hit the unconscious Seaweed.
Okay.
Since she let me bite her. Yep.
All right. Hand's turn.
That's my round.
Hand is gonna slap you.
God damn.
What's your armor class?
Right now I think it's 15. Let me make sure. 'Cause I think that automatically 13 plus. Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, it misses. Swings.
Whew!
All right, Myyrion. Your turn. Seaweed is making death saving throws, but Amber, you'll be sending those to me privately in a DM.
Okay, do you want me to do that right now?
Not yet. At the end of this round.
Okay. I'm excited.
You'll just hear Myyrion go, talk about Biden and a thud. Are you guys okay?
No! Seaweed needs healing!
No, I want to roll death saving throws. I'm really good at rolling, I promise.
I don't trust that. I'm sorry. I do not trust that. I guess if Durch is wrapped up with like getting everything out of the chest and doesn't need anything from Myyrion will go to help. So do.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token. The hand looks like it's destabilizing. So like its forms like tearing and popping and twisting. But it's still volatile, still dangerous. What do you do?
Let me
I'm sure glad our healer is outside holding a fish.
He can't get in, so.
It's a great day of my life.
The greatest day of my life.
I guess the Myyrion is just gonna like kneel down next to Seaweed and just lay on hands for 10 points.
Okay. So Seaweed is.
But say, I'm holding her, so you can just, like, reach out and touch her.
He's just if you're just holding her, are you like standing still? Or are you like kind of
Yeah. No, he's like. I think it was one of those things where she went to slump and he caught her under the arms. So she's kind of like holding her under. Like, he's kind of hugging her from behind, holding her up that way. So yeah. He's standing, holding her.
Okay.
Okay, then Myyrion will like come in and just like the white hand on the orc's head, just like bonk Seaweed for 10 points and heal her.
So you punch Seaweed?
No.
Heals her for 10, hits her for
More
11.
it's more like a nose boop.
They came.
And Myyrion will just like exchange a look with Vakeen. Not say anything, just like a
Oh, we can't, but it's Seaweed tasty? Yeah, yeah, Natchan, I need to tell you, was Seaweed delicious?
Sure. I imagine so. I love seafood, so yeah. I imagine she tasted quite nice.
I need some explicit details like the palate, the texture, the taste, senses. Paint me a picture.
I'm not good at that. That's why I'm not the DM. I don't know what to tell you. It was yummy. It's delicious. Like my favorite sushi.
and question it. Is it an action or bonus action to give somebody something?
Is it, say it one more time?
Is it an action or a bonus action? Like if I wanted to hand a potion to somebody?
Bonus action.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Mir would use his bonus action and give Vakeen a potion of healing.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you.
It's the 2d4 plus 2, so.
Nice.
Anything else
Thank
for your
you.
turn?
Nope, other than exchanging that look with Vakeen, like,
Okay, Durch.
What? He just gives you the face that says, "What? I asked for permission." We can talk about it later. That's what his look says.
later then.
Durch, your move.
How much have I gathered?
You've gathered everything out of the trunk. I will say at this point, at the start of your turn, the tide outside, the wave smashing it into the cliff, is all you can see out the window. You do not think there are very many turns, if that, before this hovel is swept away.
Are we talking like the 100-foot tsunami wave type shit, or like I can convince these guys to try and escape and we can run away from the wave?
You can't see the 100-foot wave.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see that from where we're at.
No.
Okay.
Not that lucky.
But he can tell that we're fucked if we stay here for very much longer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The four of you will be writing up new characters, if that's the case. Well, Vakeen...
Oh God!
Vakeen doesn't need to breathe, but
True.
Right.
if he sinks to the bottom of the ocean, he won't be able to swim against the pressure anyways, so he'll just be there forever. Really pissed.
Wow, that would fucking suck.
So out of everyone,
Okay.
there's only Seaweed that will live.
Correct. Unless of course Seaweed's unconscious, and then in that case, well,
Right.
just death saving throws, and then, we'll see.
That's fine.
I believe in you guys.
Seaweed could just make us a bubble under the sea.
It's true. If Seaweed has a spell, the spells could try and save you for 8 hours.
Yes.
Okay. So
Or we could just get out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or you could get the weather card and just be like, it's sunny.
yeah, I didn't pull a weather card. Somebody may have one. Uh-huh.
Do we see the tsunami coming towards us?
You do not see the 100-foot wave. You just see the... Who just set the weather to snowing? Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
what the fuck? Hell yeah.
I mean, so we have a tsunami, but now it's snowing. at the
Yep,
same
now it is a
time.
slushy,
It's full of
snowy
ice.
tsunami.
Great.
Tsunami.
And it's freezing, and the little
Tsunami.
fish starts to freeze to death in your palms, and the people that are in a, tropical place, they start to freeze as well.
Oh no! If only you had like a nice, like warm, like place, like Seaweed's mouth and
That was
stomach.
not the appropriate use of that card. Just gonna say that out loud. So yeah, they're just gonna run in here and say, "Hey, we are gonna die if we stay here. Let's not." And everybody is up, right? Up and not making death saving throws.
Uh-huh. Don't forget, you've got your hand on that crystal as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute you step out into this room, you see that the hand is starting to destabilize. And it's very cold. And you're thinking that by the end of the next 6 seconds, it's going to be very cold. Very, maybe making Constitution saving throws cold. Very cold.
No, not again. I'm not dressed for that kind of cold. I'm barely dressed.
Poor Fakine, I feel like this happens all the time.
All the time. We just end up in the freezing cold, and I'm like, rude.
I mean, does a vampire technically need to be warm?
Right.
You know, he has not been in the cold since he became a full vampire, so who knows? It might not affect him. I don't know. We'll find out.
Maybe. Fuck, man. He's okay. Can I? Can I see, like, can I get any hints on destabilization? Like,
With your bonus action, would you like to make a roll?
if I can also use the extra bonus action of splitting my action into 2 bonus actions as delving into the crystal if need be.
You can split your action into 2 bonus actions. I'll allow that. So, but the choice is yours.
I have not used a bonus or an action yet, so I will. Yeah, let me roll to look at what the hell is going on here.
Investigation check.
Investigation 16? There you go, Dork.
Okay, 16. It's something with this crystal in the hand. Whether it's you've got to put the crystal back in and then take it out, because were you in the room when Vakine dispelled it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's enough that you remember Vakine dispelling it, and then the arcane lock like exploded shortly thereafter. So maybe there's some correlation there, and maybe Vakine needs to dispel the hand now, and the crystal will help open the door. But it is a snowstorm outside. Yeah. Your choice. That's the information that you get. Any one of those
Talking is-
hypotheses could be true.
Talking is a free action.
Correct. So it's crying.
I'm about there. Guys, what? I got a crystal. I got this crystal. And knowing that Vakeen dispelled that, he's legit just gonna look straight at Vakeen while he says it. Like, what? What do I do here?
I see. I will attempt to do something when my turn comes up next. I can't do much now.
Should I throw it out the window? Should I keep it? Should I?
I think, we were sent here to retrieve physical shards of memory, I believe. So I would keep a hold of it just in case.
Okay. So I will hold on to it. Do you need me to do anything to prep for what you're gonna do?
Keen shrugs.
All right, cool.
I don't think there is anything you can do to assist me.
Man, this is so good. What do we do? I don't know. What do we do? I don't know. What do we do? Talk like a troll. So good.
Yeah, Steve, we get to talk like a troll now.
So fucking good.
Oh shit! Actually, I did this one without.
So you're gonna talk like a troll and yell? Is that Seaweed?
Yeah, that's
Oh
for
my
Steve.
God.
I need to talk like a troll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you talk like a troll, and Chron, I meant this for you. The next thing you have to say, you have to shout.
Seaweed. How do we talk like a troll?
Yeah, I mean you have to now. The card
Yeah,
said so.
it's just the next time you talk. Well, that's fine. You're okay. How fucked up does Vakeen look still?
He not as bad. He's a little under half.
You can see another section of the crown. Tattoo on his forehead is smudged.
Man, I need to know what is going on with that. I am so like burning with like I'm like,
Oh, shit.
what's happening there?
Okay, so
I can't even check a mirror. I can't even look at it. God damn it.
That's okay. Diego is a great painter. He could paint you.
Oh my god.
It'll just
all
take
right, I would
18 days.
Oh my god.
I would
That's shipping and
like
handling.
So good.
I would like to at least try and drag Seaweed away from this towards the door,
Okay. Go ahead and roll in athletics. That'll take another bonus action.
but
Okay.
I would also like to toss Vakeen my last healing potion.
Gonna be double fisting potions. Oh yeah.
Wee.
So can I do? Yeah, I don't really have any helpful actions, so I will split.
Okay, so you can toss. So go ahead and roll a sleight of hand to toss it.
Okay.
Really have anything useful right now. So
The worst that
I can't
happens,
help
if you, I
you.
will say, if you roll poorly, if you roll under a certain DC with your sleight of hand, the potion shatters on the floor and it is lost in the water. The water at this point is up to your ankles. It has completely covered your feet, and it is turning into icy slush.
Okay. Yeah, we'll throw it at Vakeen.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I at this range, I probably fucking put it in Vakeen's non-existent pockets. 18 on the die, plus 9 sleight of hand. So
Okay, yeah, you do. It's a smooth slide. You take you transfer Seaweed, and then it's a 1-2. Practiced. We can
Okay.
tell that you're very good at pickpocketing. So, and then your athletics to carry Seaweed, or I mean, Seaweed's like awake, so you know.
Yeah. Seaweed's turn is next. I just want Seaweed to be on the flight end of fight or flight. So I want to know if I should roll like a persuasion to get Seaweed out of there, or wait,
Out of where? What?
like just leave towards the door, because Seaweed's gonna want to help Vikine, right?
Yeah, all I'm gonna say, good luck convincing Seaweed to do anything other than help Seaweed's friends. Good luck.
Right. Exactly.
Look at Amber's model. Look at Amber's model. Do you see that smile? Good fucking luck, dude. Good luck.
I mean,
Seaweed, do you want the stick? Go get it.
Dick! Wait.
Wow.
yes. Can I do that?
No.
Can I sleight of hand the stick away? I would like to sleight of hand the stick away and toss it at the door, like over here. And essentially, Seaweed, look, the stick is telling us we gotta leave. Vikine can do it.
Roll persuasion with your last bonus action.
Okay. 22.
Oh, damn. Does a 22 convince Seaweed?
I feel like a 10 would.
Okay, then Seaweed's like,
With
oh,
the
the stick. The stick.
Dwarfins! Seaweed, we'll find your way back to post. You're like, I'll look for that stick.
All right. Yeah.
End of your turn?
Whoop.
Yep.
Okay, so Seaweed is... You get to the door, both of you. 'Cause I'm assuming Seaweed on Seaweed's turn gets there. Door is locked.
Well, I thought the window was broken.
Mm-mm.
Did we break the window? No. Okay.
Not yet. No windows are broken or anything. You can just see it's snowing, the torrential tide, and the roof is leaking. Uh-huh. So it's your turn, Seaweed. You've moved over to the door. It's locked. What do you do?
I open the door to get the stick.
The stick is out at the door. So I would say that when he threw the stick, it's like lands in the water, shpudunk, at the door.
Friends, the stick points out. We must get out as fast as we can. Okay, so, can I... Is there any cracks or any crevices I can see through the door?
Very slightly, yes. But the,
Okay.
there's
I shall...
like seam at the top, seam at the bottom, and the lock, the keyhole itself. You can kind of see through.
Okay, I'm going to, push my arm against the seam of the door.
Oh, Lord.
And with a great... whoa, whoa,
Here we
whoa.
go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm scared. Here we go. Oh my
As
god.
you know, Seaweed is mostly cartilage. So Seaweed begins to deform and push herself through the door, and I cast Misty Step to shoop myself through the door.
The stick gets left
So you
behind.
did... What? No, I picked the stick up.
Okay, fine. You take the stick with you.
Yeah, so you just see Seaweed's form just get, like, basically stretched and, like, almost torn and compressed to this door. Like, yeah, just
She's gone.
Good job, Seaweed.
Dolphins! Seaweed is outside now.
Seaweed, what's your passive perception?
Oh, that is a fantastic, 9.
All right. You do not see him, but you hear his magic song as Diego is taking the fish down to the coast, and he is singing.
Take a friend. Seaweed has the stick. We must go. I shall try to find
Now
Diego.
you've got to say it as a troll.
Yeah, it says a troll.
Mm-hmm.
Like Seaweed talks like this anyway. Seaweed goes to.
Do it deeper.
Seaweed goes to.
Come on, you got
Seaweed
it.
brings stick.
Seaweed has stick.
Seaweed has stick.
Give us a yell, Amber. Give us a. Oh, it's so good. It's cute.
It's
Cute
amazing.
as fuck. Love it.
Diego, friend. We must follow stick.
Oh wait, aren't I already like out far away? Or...
I thought I was following the music.
You are.
Oh, yeah.
You only have had 12 seconds because we're doing it in battle, so you're actually not that far. Right? Like if you think about it, you had that whole scene with Poseidon, which was like time stretched out and distended and paused, and now you've got 12 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, guys, Seaweed, it's very cold.
You gotta do it back to Seaweed like a troll.
Oh,
Yep.
wait, can I do my? Do I do? You said death
Yep.
metal voice.
Your death metal voice. Yeah.
We must go. I have a new friend. Gotcha.
Wait, so do I see Diego holding the fish now?
I don't think you're quite to him yet because that'll be an out of battle reaction. But you can. I'll say that Seaweed can rush up to him, and then we'll meanwhile back to battle, and then we'll come back to the two of you, and you'll have your own scene. Because you're
Okay, that sounds good.
technically you guys out of combat. So, but you are both very cold now because it's fucking snowing.
Not Seaweed, because Seaweed is just the cold and it is
Oh.
Triton stuff.
Yeah, for Seaweed,
Yeah.
it's super pleasant. It's moist. All right, Bakeen, it's your move.
Okay, it seems like maybe now is the time to dispel. Can I?
Roll an Arcana.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I roll an Arcana on that? I really don't want to waste this spell slot if I don't have to. That is gonna be a 17 plus 7 for 24.
You think it'll work? You think just good old-fashioned hitting it will also work? Just depends on how fast you want to get out of here.
Do I think that this spell magic would be the faster route because it would only be the one turn?
Probably.
Yeah, that's my thought. I will go ahead and attempt to dispel it then. By casting Dispel Magic.
'Kay.
I can only cast it at 3rd level because I'm only 6th level.
It shatters.
Yay!
I need the three of you.
Dang.
Dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Maybe I should have moved to the door first, but that's okay. I was gonna move to the door second. My bad. 16?
You get a +4, by the way.
Oh, that's right. 20.
Okay.
Or,
Mir and Durch, what did you get as well?
What am I rolling?
Dexterity saving throw as the hand explodes. And the whole scene plays ultra rapid quickly.
23.
Okay.
I got a yes. Nat 20 for
Okay.
27.
All three of you succeed. So you will take half of 9 points of damage rounded down. And this force damage, it just explodes outward. And as it has this outward concussion, the entire hovel tilts as the ocean wave begins to swallow it.
Can I finish my turn by taking my movement to get out?
You can certainly try. I need all three of you to get out. It is a survival check. Or
Oh.
Another dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Dex, please.
those are the same for me.
But you have to unanimously decide as a group which one you are rolling.
No. Dex.
They're
We
the
do
same.
dex.
They're the same for me.
Not
So
even
it's kind of
remotely close for me.
up to you both. They're exactly
It's
the same for me.
A +0 versus a +7.
Wow, that's
My
a big
dex
difference.
save and throw is slightly higher.
Okay, we can go dex then. They're the
And
same
then
for
plus
me.
I give you guys a bonus if I'm close enough.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do dex then.
Yay! Thank you guys.
That's gonna be a 21 with Myrion's bonus.
Motherfuck. With an inspiration, that will be 18.
Okay. And what'd you get, Myyrion?
24.
So you only got an 18, Durch.
If he needs higher, he can have one more inspiration from me. Roll again.
Would we have moved before this
one more
check?
inspiration?
No, this is like immediately same,
Okay.
like end of Vakin's turn, same time. Well, beginning of Vakin's turn.
What's your aura? 10 feet? Fuck.
Yeah, you're outside of it.
Yeah.
Vakin's inside of it, but you're outside.
Man, all this time Myyrion could be aura farming, but he hasn't.
I have an inspiration.
Might want to use it. Up to you.
I have one inspiration left.
I will give you an inspiration if you need one, if the DM will allow.
You can use up to 2 on one single roll.
I mean, if you want to die here, that's fine. Then I have Hippolyta all to myself.
Oh, the shade.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't think he didn't think that in the last battle, actually. He had some pretty dark thoughts that session.
All right. I'm not gonna take inspiration from anybody else. I'm just gonna be at 0. What are we doing? Dex?
Mm-hmm. Dexterity saving throw.
30, 20.
You asked us to do dex.
I did.
Okay. A 20 barely gets you out before the hovel and that side of the cliff is completely devoured.
Mm.
And then you are exposed to the wind, the snow, and the slushy waves. And in the distance, there is a colossal, dark wave. You can see the magic clearly, rippling through the ocean, pulsing, clawing to break free from below the surface. Between flashes of lightning and flashes of some bioluminescence underneath those waves, you can see thousands of sea creatures. In some of the waves, you see dolphins and large fanned fish swimming in the torrents. Something significant has happened while you are fighting. The crystal begins to break down, and you have a distinctive feeling, Durch, that you need to get to Diego, only to hear Diego and Seaweed not far from you, shouting at each other like trolls for but a moment, hard to make out their words. And we meanwhile to the small scene between Diego and Seaweed.
We still doing troll talk?
Of course.
For just
Okay.
this is when the troll
But
troll
yeah.
talk has it's starting to filter off whatever wild magic indebted
Okay,
to you is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Seaweed. Well, Diego's gonna be riding on his horse to the sea. So if Seaweed wants to hop on, but he's like, oh, and he's expecting her to do drums,
Wait,
that.
I'm doing drums?
Yeah.
With a stick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a stick. I shall.
Yeah,
I shall.
Banging on like trees we're running past like yeah, go.
It lasts for only a minute, and the two of you are swiftly riding away from your three friends who have just busted out of the hovel. You hear behind you there is some destruction as a landslide, the water cutting into the cliff as it slides and disappears into the depths below. You continue hard and fast. Biscuit does slightly slip. The snow, not something his hooves seem used to. And you make it towards the beach side. The little fish, cupped in one of your hands, sloshing and moving. She looks tired.
Will you be okay here?
There is no response. But the two of you can
Am I-
take it away and roleplay. You are at the beach side. It's a narrow lane that sort of twists around the cliff down. High tide. You don't even make it to the beach sand itself before the ocean is just this swirling, angry abyss below you.
I get the feeling that introducing this the god soul to the sea will make it better, right? Or
Diego,
yeah.
you're too kind. You're so kind.
I'm just doing what I think is right.
To bring Seaweed a snack. Oh,
No, this is my new friend. You don't get to eat friend.
Seaweed is hungry. So
No. It's covering the god's soul. It's like he whispers to it. Okay, you get away now before my friend tries to eat you. But let's meet again, and when we do, let it be the first time. All right, and he'll put a huge amount of healing magic with cure wounds to give it some more strength, and put it in the sea.
Wait,
Holding Seaweed back.
so you toss the fish away?
No, I'm calmly putting it in the sea and holding you back, saying, "This is my friend. You don't get to eat my friends."
I'm your friend that is a fish, and fish
No,
are
yeah,
food. I shall
No.
lightning lure.
No, Diego stops you.
I pick out my tongue and I try to. Theo is very hungry right now.
How do you stop Seaweed?
I got some food. Wait. Diego will grab a chucking lug and shove it in Seaweed's mouth. She said it, Seaweed's mouth. You got a chucking lug in your mouth.
As chaos descends between the two of you, and the fish,
I can even throw for the fish.
like
No!
slips out of your hand. There's a mad scramble between the two of you as the fish, I'll say almost in slow motion, is descending towards the ocean wave, that destructive 100-foot wave. It's getting smaller and smaller, and the storm is clearing. You think, now you know, Diego, if that fish is able to get away, the storm will dissipate. However, both of you are going to get to roll Seaweed to try to eat the last vestiges of Poseidon, and you to stop her.
Okay. Okay, he's going to take what he learned from his old boss, and we'll do a dwarven suplex on Seaweed.
Okay, all right. Dwarven suplex. So, Seaweed, what are you doing to try to...
So, is Seaweed... So, Diego is going to attack Seaweed. Is that what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a straight attack.
Seaweed shall Seaweed shall not give it. Seaweed shall not resist.
It was like, I'm sorry, Seaweed, but that fish is my friend.
Okay, so Seaweed's not gonna try to lightning lure or grab the fish with her.
I don't worry, Dolly.
I'm just.
Don't worry, Dolly.
You got. I mean, if
Don't worry,
the thing
Dolly.
is, if he suplexes you and you get hit, like the fish is gonna hit the water, and you don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, earlier in the game, you gave me this special reaction, Billy. If I take any damage, I'm allowed to automatically cast Misty Step.
Oh no.
Don't look at me! Who gave Seaweed that ability? Who gave Seaweed that ability?
I'll quicken spell cast haste on the fish.
Okay, so this is like a conglomerate of crazy. Okay, hold on. Now, 60 feet away from you is your party, kind of watching in terror, but not really sure what's going on. Anybody with a passive investigation of at least a 12 puts together the if Diego is saying the fish is important and needs to get put back in the ocean, it's probably very magical. You don't know how the tiny fish could be a nuke. Beyond, you put together, as the fish gets closer to the ocean, all the crazy that could kill everyone in post lessens. Okay, so all three of you are going to get a reaction. Starting with Durch.
As a passive perception of 11.
Oh, you don't get anything. And you're like, what the fuck? You could actually help Seaweed at this point.
Don't give him bad ideas. Stop it!
I am just a referee.
Does he feel anything from the crystal?
It is destabilizing. It needs something. It's kind of tugging you forward towards Diego. Towards the sea.
How tuggy is tugging?
It's very subtle. Like it's dying.
He's gonna yell, Diego, wait.
Why do you sound like that?
Because I don't
Yeah,
know what
why
else
do you
to
say
say.
like that? Like, what?
Like, I don't know.
Oh no!
Yeah, wait.
Why
hold
you sound
on.
so bored?
No, I don't know. Like, he knows that something's going on, but he doesn't comprehend. So,
You don't have to do anything with your reaction that you've got here.
No, I wanna try and comprehend. Can he like roll something to try and understand like investigation with no inspirations left? Okay.
Every time you sound like that, my inner Vakeen wants to slap you up the backside of the head so bad.
Oh, I love it. That's the reason why we do it. Okay. That's bad. That's a crit fail.
Mm-hmm.
So on a crit fail, he's not gonna notice that whatever, and he's just gonna fucking pocket the gem.
Okay. You pocket the gem. All right. What does Vakeen do?
Hold on. Mir said I can have an inspiration.
Oh, I'm hurting less. Okay, go ahead.
Please
You-
re-roll that.
You can have 2 if you need them.
You can have all my rolls. Yeah, you want this guy to live.
Oh my god. Okay, that's much better. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. The crystal. It is a piece of Polyus's heart. A piece of his memories. A piece that will return him from the Nyxborn clutches. But it needs to be stabilized.
Do I know that fish crystal touching is
It might help. Yes, the fish touching the crystal might help, but also Diego touching the crystal might help, but also maybe the ocean touching the crystal might help. I'm trying to give this to you as like Durch. We're thinking all of this. So it's just a rapid fire ADHD thoughts, and
Yeah.
somewhere in there there's like the sexy
Yeah, so he's
saxophone
gonna
song,
fucking
and he's wondering if his breath
chuck
smells.
the crystal. He's gonna chuck it at Diego.
You throw
and
it.
Say,
You throw the crystal.
You fucking need this.
You throw it. Okay, you throw it. Okay.
Oh.
So see if we let go. Ooh, Rich.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine. You throw the crystal. You throw the crystal that feels like it's dying through the air. Okay, roll in athletics.
At Diego.
Yeah, at Diego, I understand. Who's in the middle of trying to suplex Seaweed? You throw it at him as it's dying. It's
wait,
fine.
wait, hold,
You throw it.
No, throw it.
Is that like?
it,
Do I
throw
see him in the middle
throw
of suplexing Seaweed?
Yes.
It's very obvious that he's
Yes.
about to try and
No,
suplex
then-
Seaweed.
I instead of throwing it, Durch is not stupid.
Are you sure?
Sometimes.
Intentionally.
You promise.
I no. I do not.
No. That's right.
When it matters, he's not stupid. Let's just try and run over and say, Diego, the crystal needs you.
I need my friend not to get eaten. Stop Seaweed.
But you're not doing a snack.
Okay, so stop Seaweed. Right?
You wish Seaweed to be hungry? You wish Seaweed to starve? There is a snack right there. Tasty food. Very good.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt Seaweed.
So what are you doing? You tell me what you're doing. And then I'm gonna give it over to Vakeen.
Yeah. What can I do?
I know exactly what I am trying to do.
Did Seaweed get the stick?
Yeah, I got the stick
Yeah, Seaweed's got the stick.
and the
Alright.
fish. Soon.
No, not yet. No.
Soon. Oh, so very soon.
Can I thaumaturgy?
What is
And-
Sure. What is that? What do you want to do with that?
What can I do with thaumaturgy?
I thought
you can
maybe you had a
can-
plan.
You can make your voice
No,
louder,
like
you can change eye
I
color,
have a plan.
open a
I
door.
just- voice booms up to 3 times as loud. I don't think Seaweed's really gonna care about that. Flames, tremors. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within a range. Can I make that Higasha's voice and say, Seaweed, my daughter, I love
the
you and you need to come here.
What the hell do you even think he sounds like? You could definitely do that, but what the hell do you think he sounds like?
Exactly. I mean, clip it. You can, I mean,
Wow.
Hey, oh, Seaweed, I'm dead. Fucking
yo,
love you.
it's your
Come over
pops.
here.
Hey,
Yo,
it's your dad
Seaweed.
here.
Hey, yo,
baby.
Seaweed!
Yeah.
It's your daddy!
Hey.
Hey, yo!
What
Hey,
is-
bring
what
your
is
eldritch
happening
abomination
right
ass all up
now?
over here.
I don't even know what game we're playing anymore.
yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
All right, you know what? It is smart. That is an incredibly ingenious, like, I'll give that to you. All right, I'll give it to you.
Hey, it's the dad.
Hey, it's your dad. It's your puppy. You're a papa.
Hey,
call is-
Seaweed, I'm your dad. Come here.
Wow.
I
Oh, God.
damn. That's all I gotta say. Damn. Okay. Fuck. I'm a little. That was. Hey, you know what? You're a smart guy.
It's me, your dad.
Someone fucking clip that shit. Okay. So, that's what you're gonna do. Vakeen, what are you gonna do with your reaction to this whole scene?
I had the same idea as Myyrion. I was going to cast Hold Person on Seaweed.
Okay, so it's kind of a double whammy in case she
So that
gets
she-
out.
Yeah, so that she
No.
hopefully doesn't go after the fish.
It's like, no, you.
Because it is a 60-foot distance. She has to... Seaweed, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, so
Let...
I'm questioning on have I been suplexed yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
No,
it's
you have not yet.
It's all gonna come down together. It's all like choo 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 choo.
He really wants that fish.
I still want my friend to get eaten. After I said get that heartfelt goodbye, I was like, let's meet later. For the first time again. Yeah.
How badly do I want that fish?
That's true, because your dad is calling you, so that's something to consider. So we know what
Hey,
Myyrion and
Seaweed,
Vakeen want to do. So yeah. So okay, so you suplex Seaweed. How much damage do you do?
if
It's
I
your
get
unarmed.
suplexed, reaction, I teleport 30 feet away.
Okay.
You.
I'm still...
Also, I'll be honest, if this is like ruining the moment, I won't get the fish if it's a stupid idea.
I mean, it will kill lots of people,
You're-
but it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
The last
Making
time...
the moment.
Ugh. I'm not even gonna go into that.
I don't want to ruin everyone's fun if this is gonna cause problems.
I mean, it's up to the dice gods, isn't it?
It's
Yeah, no, you do you.
yeah, it's just up to what you
I
think.
know this is a collaborative thing. I want to make sure.
You do
I-
seaweed.
What would Seaweed do? Right? She hears her dad.
Wow, my dad sounds very unimpressed right now.
A very convincing dad, by the way.
Yeah, no, Seaweed, come over here. Got the milk you like, and
Hey.
like a little like
I'm back to
salmon.
some cigarettes.
It's me,
Got some
your
cigarette?
dad. It's me.
I got
I
some
just got back
cigarillos you
from
can
the
smoke.
store.
You're 18,
The
right?
smoke store.
It's your daddy. It's me, your daddy. Daddy.
Jesus
I
Christ.
love getting called upon by my dada.
But still, I don't want to cause problems if people want to
So where
the
does she?
store to go a different way.
You tell me. Where does she go? What does she want? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm always happy to be screwing around, but Dolly, this is too much pressure. This is a big.
It's
I'm gonna
all
say
about
big,
choices.
Big,
It's just-
pivotal moment in.
It's
the
all about
story.
Seaweed. What would Seaweed do? Because everyone here loves Seaweed with every ounce of their fucking heart, regardless of what is gonna happen here. So, what Seaweed would do is what Seaweed would do.
Oh, that is so vague.
It is. It does. It's not. It's,
Yeah.
So it's all about. What do you want to do?
Okay. Let's leave it down to chance. I'm gonna go to roll 20. I'm gonna roll a one. Where's roll 20? I'm gonna roll in 1d a d6 or something. Even odds. Where is it? Okay. Let's see. I guess even I shall eat the fish. Odds I shall not eat the fish. Even. Friends, don't worry. See what just share the fish with you. It is very tasty.
Guys, stop her! That's what you do, Fred!
Okay, so she's gonna.
I'm trying to
She's
stop
gonna
her.
Misty Step, and as soon as she reappears, both of those hold persons go off. Myyrion, your hold person is first.
All right.
What do I need to roll?
Wisdom.
Oh, that is my worst. Wisdom. 11.
You fail.
Yeah, you see Seaweed teleport into the air and just like fall in the water. As I slowly drift down to the bottom.
It's just a moment. So Seaweed disappears in the torrent, and then the fish, this little tiny twin-tailed fan, is into the water, and the storm abates, and the cold dissipates. Seaweed does not go very far, because it was just high tide up on the beach. And so she is still and stiff as the tide pulls away.
I'm like a piece of driftwood being washed ashore.
When she gets pulled at that, like, guys, can we just like keep Seaweed like this just for a minute, just to make sure my friend just out there, she can't follow him?
Who
Or
is your
whoever they are.
friend? Diego, what happened out here while we were in there?
Okay, Poseidon? Something crazy happened. Like some sort of madness had been taking over the gods. And this Morgus guy? Remember that guy from the book in the in the cottage?
What name?
Was it Morgus?
Mogus.
Mogus.
It is Mogus.
Yeah, no, Mogus was there and he tried to take over. He's been killing gods and Poseidon. It's the guy's just in a lot of pain. He's dead, but there is a new one right now, and hopefully he'll come back and we can be friends.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell me that while we were in the cottage, you witnessed Mogus kill Poseidon?
Yeah. He tried to take me over. He's a kind of a jerk. Like, you know, people
Indeed,
like
he's the
people.
deity we've been fighting this whole time.
Yeah,
You are
no,
lucky that you remain as you are.
Yeah, it's
What's
not a big
the
fan. Not a big fan.
What's the crystal doing? Right, meow?
Did you run over what? You still have it? You're running over with it?
Yeah. While this conversation is happening.
Okay.
Do I hear?
Yes. Yes, you do
Okay.
hear the conversation as well. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What up with that crystal? Cause this is Hagash.
Holy shit.
Seaweed's dad talking, yo.
What? Durch? Oh my god, you got hit in the head! It's the key. We must go retrieve Durch's memories.
I can't do anything for him.
He's a lost cause.
He's not suffering from brain damage. He's just suffering from stupidity.
Oh, shit.
It's just broken.
Yeah, I think we deal with these gods now. Because something happened during the fight between Zeus and Ares that's caused some sort of madness in gods. I think next time we come across one, we really need to figure out what they're really about before making a snap judgment. I said some very careless things. I was right to be angry, but it wasn't right what I said.
I'm sorry, you were rude to Poseidon before he was slain by Mogus?
Yeah. Because, I thought he was made the society where Seaweed was made an outcast and felt unwanted.
And Seaweed's just like, the water is like sloshing up to sort of like push her, and she starts rolling. So the water is just gently caressing.
He's like, is that right? Is that right, Seaweed?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
see?
think Old Person only lasts, what, is it a minute? Yeah, it's only a minute, so, I mean...
In Durch's hand, the crystal begins to destabilize, pulling apart at the seams.
Oh.
Can I fuck with it?
I'm sorry,
And what are you going to
sorry.
do by fucking with it?
Yeah, I'm
like,
sorry,
what-
wait, what? Could...
It's a crystal enema.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, let me
I am
shove
not
it all the
letting
way
you...
up there.
No, you are not. We are ending stream right here if you do that, young man.
No. The cool thing that I think is a ring, but it's not. I want to try and stabilize it with that.
It is pulling. Remember, it is pulling.
Uh-huh.
It is pulling
Yeah,
towards
I
the
know.
ocean. It is pulling towards Diego, and you want to try to use your gift.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Delicate question.
Yes. Answer.
For my vantage point from the ground,
Yeah.
does the crystal seem familiar to me at all?
Absolutely.
Am I still stuck?
You have like 30 seconds before you're free.
Okay, never mind.
What do you do?
Durch, what are you doing with the crystal?
There is no answer.
I march over to him.
Okay.
What are you doing with the crystal? We need to get it back.
Get it back to what?
We need to go give it back to the man it belongs to. What do you mean?
Wait. He has the crystal that's essentially the man's whole soul?
Yeah, and it looks like he's about to do some
Wait.
shit with it. So yeah,
It does!
Yes.
Durch, you're acting like Durch!
Falling apart.
You are acting like the gods you hate! That's kind of messed up!
Hold on. Hold on. When does that come through? Right about yeah. Wait, what? How am I acting like the gods?
Toying with the souls of mortals?
This
That's a part
is
of a guy with a soul. The emotional core of
I-
who he is.
just want to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
He's obviously dissipating, and he has obviously been a voice for Poseidon, who has caused whatever the hell is going on here.
Under the influence of
Yeah.
a gem that's causing
Maybe.
madness.
So say you.
I literally looked into his soul and memories.
Are you saying you don't believe him?
No. But
Your statement implies otherwise.
perhaps we could find some more information before I mean, look, it's dying. What am I supposed to do with it?
We need to try and revive it so we can give it back to the man it belongs to. So that
Yeah,
he
he can be
can
resuscitated.
continue his job so that the fish will return and these people can have their economy back.
The man is dead. How are we gonna return it? The crystal is, look at it. It's dying as we sit here and speak. Right meow. How else are we going to get this crystal?
At this point, Seaweed is thawed and can move again. And there,
Oh, different!
there are several little fish that do kind of appear from being washed up on shore. They seem like an offering. Small sardines that are just perfectly ready for you to just...
Like them. Different! As I'm shoving fish in my mouth.
Perfect.
Where did you find that? That looks like the crystal in Seaweed's ass. Did you touch Seaweed's ass?
I did not touch Seaweed's ass.
You did Seaweed and Seaweed
But-
went dark. Did you go into Seaweed's ass?
More than any of you, I want the people of Post to be free.
It's at this moment that all of you hear the soft tinkling of bells on the wind. Even though you hate the majority of the gods, Durch, not all of them are evil. As Hippolytus stands, not too far from you, gently moving down the sodden lane to the beachside, covered in her veil.
Wait, Hippolytus there?
Mm-hmm.
I sprint.
Can I make a charisma saving throw to not be Seaweed?
Yeah, to not sprint, sure.
Yeah, to
Do you have
hold his.
do you have your way to do you have counterspell to counterspell her
I don't have.
no Seaweed, because I'm assuming Seaweed's gonna go
Oh.
hug her, correct?
Yes, I do have counterspell available. Yep.
Okay, so you'll need to cast that in order not to immediately start turning to stone.
About the friend. I hug.
Okay. And she grips onto you tight for a moment, squeezing, because it's so rare that she's able to actually hug someone. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I did not realize.
So Vakeen is like shaking with anger. Almost actually looks like he was about to like shove Durch, but as soon as he heard Hippolyta, he like takes 2 steps back from Durch. He's actively trying to get his anger in control.
Durch, you need.
Seaweed miss you so much.
You need. Thank you, Seaweed. You need to give the crystal to Diego so that he can hold it. He has to hold it within his well of power. In your paints, Diego, given to you by your god, so that it can wait until the proper time. I'm sorry that I am late. What'd you get on that poison saving throw, Durch?
Is that
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you good. 18?
18 is enough that your fists clench at your side and you do feel a tug forward, but you don't just run for her.
Is it enough to know that she's casting something on me?
She's not casting anything.
Or okay.
It's just your very visceral reaction to her.
Then there's no hesitation whatsoever. He hands the crystal over to Diego.
Diego will accept it, but it's just a little bit of frustration. Like, all right.
Durch is just gonna say, I want the people of Post to be safe from the influence of the nonsense that goes on.
Well, you see, that's the crazy thing. You can't really stop influence. All you can do is just point it out and counter it with your own. It'll always seep through. What you gotta do is talk and hope people will actually make this a good decision for themselves. It's not for you to choose for them. They have to choose this on their own.
Is there something that Durch can see when he hands the crystal over? Like, is there some sort of shift? Some sort of visible indication that shit's going the right way?
It solidifies completely in Diego's hands.
Okay.
And there are these filtered strands of glowing moonlight that leave the weave, the magical weave around Diego, and they twist around this piece of the shard. And you can see where the shard is jagged, where it's been broken. And you recognize, Diego, that it's... You touched Paulius's mind once, and you have a connection. You have a resonance of that. So here it is, solidifying the crystal once again. It's the best way. For everyone else, it just strings of magic detached from Diego, and the crystal's solid.
Seeing that, Durch is just gonna kind of like fall to probably both knees, and like he's super tired of that. and glad that he doesn't have to save everybody, I guess.
Is everyone all right? Seaweed, are you okay?
Oh, Father, so much has happened today. There was a giant hand, and see a new game for Myyrion friend, and then we came for a bit Seaweed, and Seaweed turned and then Diego tried to give Seaweed his fish, but then took the fish and threw the fish away.
Oh, I didn't. That was my friend, Seaweed. Can you please listen to me?
See, is your friend.
I have more friends.
That fish was the spark of what will hopefully be a reborn and better Poseidon. Seaweed.
Poseidon.
I
There's a Poseidon who Poseidon.
I think whoever they will become, they may be Poseidon, but they may be something different. It's for them to decide.
You can feel that Hippolyta is grinning at you, Diego. Like you understand something so fundamental and so important to her in this moment that there's a connection where you could look into her heart. You could. But she isn't aware that she's projecting that.
I'm tempted, but Diego would never ask that. He would never do that without permission. So it's like, so you see you get it too, right? Something new is being made.
She nods. It is all about the choices that we make. Always. And then you feel her gaze land on you, Vakeen. And it burns. Perhaps.
He look.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he looks over in her direction and turns fully. That's all.
The way it's. You don't know what this feeling is. It's a burning in your bosom. Some unnamed emotion that's raw. Everyone looks cold. Perhaps we can get something warm to drink and then continue looking for the other pieces. There are 3 more, correct?
Yeah.
Indeed.
And she holds out her hand, even though it's completely covered. Like she's offering you to come forward. Myyrion, are you alright?
He just kind of shrugs, like he's visibly injured, but I've been better.
You
But-
see under the veil, her hand like twists, and a warm rain falls over everyone. It steams. It's actually like, it's very pleasant, Vakeen, for your mostly naked body. And she heals everyone for 18 hit points.
Yeah, I bet. I feel exactly the same.
Just a little more warm.
Does
Just a
anyone,
little moist there, Diego.
if anyone needs, I'm more than happy to do some healing. I can take care of your wounds.
If you look at Seaweed, Seaweed has these 2 large gashes in her neck.
No, wait, those are your gills?
Whoa! They're not large gashes. Whoa! They're
Like-
little puncture wounds. How big do you think my teeth are?
You said max damage.
Massive holes in seaweed skin.
Max
Lore
damage.
question, actually,
Wow.
for
Okay.
for
Think of
this.
it. We came to the what is the what the pen penetrated? Yes. Seaweed. Neck.
Seaweed got penetrated.
Oh,
Hard.
wait. Hey, Myyrion, Chron, what were we about to say?
I was gonna ask, like, lore-wise, in this system, do vampire bites self-heal like their systems, or
Depends on the vampire.
I guess okay. TheNatchan, how do vampires work in this world then?
I don't know. I'm not the DM.
It's pretty much per vampire. So it's, what do you think, Bakeen? What works for you?
I mean, I imagined that they were just the regular small bite punctures. Like, even Asterion has his bite scars from when he was turned. I imagine it's something like that.
Okay, but these ones will fade because you weren't murdered and then turned into something.
Right.
Digafan, okay, sorry. We came to not penetrate seaweed. Seaweed passed out.
I'm good. None of our friends got penetrated by each other.
You can feel Hippolyta's embarrassment under their veil, which she then clutches after casting her healing spell and says, "Okay, we need to go now."
Seaweed was not penetrated by Vikim. It is okay.
I'm glad that you were not. Okay.
You guys can go on ahead. I'll be right behind y'all.
I feel like you have gotten in enough trouble by yourself. Perhaps you should rejoin the group.
I just need to do something really quick that's really important.
Then we will wait for you. Just over here.
Okay. Dale will take a couple steps forward, just get enough room for himself. I will take out his notebook and start to paint. But using the emotions he felt from Poseidon, just that piece of him that came into Diego's heart, he will remember it and will paint something reflecting those emotions. So even though whoever this new god of the ocean will be, Poseidon in some shape or form will stay. The good parts of him.
And so as you kneel and you begin to paint, what does the rest of the party do? Myyrion?
Myyrion will go to Seaweed and just be like, "Hey, you need to stop eating every single fish you find. If you're hungry, I mean, I usually have some rations on me."
Oh, I'm so sorry. After Vikim ate seaweed, seaweed was also became hungry as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, don't just eat random things you find. I know they might look tasty, but
But seaweed just ate some stuff on the ground. It is very good.
I'm saying, please don't do that, or at least ask first.
So seaweed needs to ask the food to be eaten first.
No, just ask one of us if it's okay to eat it.
Okay.
Or if we have food, you know?
Was the fish poisonous?
The fish was somebody. Fish are living things too, you know?
Yes, and they are tasty food.
Yeah, but not every fish is meant to be eaten.
So, fish is food, but some fish are not food.
Correct. So just ask before you just eat something random.
Okay.
Okay. And
Now,
here,
is there any more random fish on the ground?
Myyrion like kind of sends them that you might still be hungry. Just pulls out like some of his ration and gives it to Seaweed.
But there's fish right there, and there's like a dead fish next to Seaweed. It is so tasty.
You see Myyrion kind of stare at it for a second, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Myyrion seems being very rude, and so he picks up the fish around. You want the fish?
No, I was just looking at it, making sure it's okay to eat. So that one should be good.
Okay, and so he just eats it then. But only eats half and gives you the other half. Sharing is caring.
Oh, thank you. I'll save this one for later. You see him like kind of like pull out like a handkerchief or something, just wrap it and then just stick it in like a little pouch somewhere. Just like, yes, I'm definitely gonna probably toss that out somewhere.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
doesn't
He just,
say
he
that.
just took the head off a fish and just gave you the body, like just the.
Thank you, Seaweed. I appreciate that.
You are very welcome. And Sarah will make sure to ask you about fish. Yes.
Well, you can ask any of us about it.
By fish?
Yeah, like if you see a fish that you want to eat or something that you want to eat, just ask any of us about it. Just make sure it's okay.
Is it about anything that you eat? Because you often say you want to eat the people, but they're not full, but you wish to eat them. Should we ask you about that as well? Like if I see someone on the street, to go, maybe friend, is that person tasty?
Seaweed, that I don't mean eat them like for sustenance. It's a more adult conversation kind of eat.
You eat, but you do not eat. So
I'll explain when I find a book about it. I'll show you and explain.
Is Paulton next to us? I'm curious.
She's
conversation.
just listening. Just listening.
Oh, Paulton friend, you know very, very much. Is it okay to eat some people but not eat the other people? She's very confused.
You're just kind of side eyes at Pauletta.
She says, it is not something Seaweed does. It is something Myyrion and other people do. So it is not something Seaweed needs to worry about.
About you're so smart. Just like Mary, just how you help Seaweed the fish, Seaweed will help you find more people for you to eat. Yes.
I guess the simplest way to explain it is more licking people.
Oh, just like the salty rock.
Yeah, like a salty
so many
rock.
things in common, Mary, friend.
But you need to ask them permission first.
So you pulls out a rock. Rock friend, and Seaweed lick you.
Your rock does not answer, but it's
Mir-
just there.
Oh. Seaweed Sally puts her rock away. The salty rock does not like seaweed.
Oh. Can I do deception to try to like throw his voice a little bit, like the rock's answering her?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. That is a net 20. So 27. Hey, Seaweed. It's me, your rock.
What?
You can lick me as much as you want.
Salty rock friend.
You don't need to ask from now on.
Thank you, rock friend. Hopefully we shall helpfully start licking her salty rocks.
Okay, then we're gonna meanwhile over there to Durch, if Durch is back.
Durch is back. What? Where are we?
You're
What
still
are we doing?
you're still on the beachfront.
Oh.
We're standing a little ways off away from Diego because he wanted a moment.
Ah.
I just start. Did you miss our conversation, or did you?
Oh no, he was back for your conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. Durch would like to investigate and or insight Hippolyta. Okay, fine, I won't.
In terms of what? Sorry.
No. So he's super concerned about that whole shit that went down before. About her not good.
About her.
About the Watcher and their communication.
Okay, so you're gonna try and insight her, but are you gonna bring it up?
I wanted to kind of maybe not bring it up, but just kind of feel a little bit like stroke the connections a little bit.
Okay, roll an insight.
Okay. Uh, 16 insight 17.
You think she was aware? Maybe had a run-in?
Hmm. She was aware that there was a listener.
Yes. Probably about the same time you were.
I was slow on the uptick.
So is she.
Okay. Okay. I would like to talk to her. And I'm gonna attempt Thieves Can't? I don't think she's gonna
No.
know it.
Mm-mm. Thieves'
Okay.
Cant is not a spoken language. It's simply a
Right.
written, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I talk to her, she's not really gonna. Okay.
Is Durch's internal struggle obvious on his face?
I mean, is he projecting it to Mir and Vakeen? Like, is it just like he's just all of his thoughts are like spoken out loud thoughts?
That's a really good question. Should I roll for that?
Up to you.
No, yeah, if however you guys want to do that,
How do you want to do it?
because
It's your character.
he's really good at deception and persuasion.
But are you actively trying to decept me right now? That's the question.
No. So he's actively trying to read what the fuck is going on. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna be concerned with you guys. I would say, DM, tell me if I'm off on these numbers, please. But I would say probably like a passive perception of 10 maybe, and like a rolled perception of like 15 would probably let you know that he's confused.
Okay.
If the confusion is obvious, Vikeen's just gonna say to him mentally, just talk to her for heaven's sake. The silence is killing me. You know you want to.
Myyrion would kind of follow up and be like, yeah, just talk to her.
I'm sure it's fine.
She can hear that.
He'd side eye at her.
Yeah, he's just saying it. He doesn't. He's not worried about her hearing.
Okay.
He's mostly saying it in the brain for the sake of just not getting Seaweed included in the conversation.
I heard my name.
No, you don't hear your name because I'm not talking out loud.
I didn't hear my name.
Hurtful.
It's just what he's doing. Sorry.
Yeah, then he's legit gonna ask.
Okay.
He's gonna use his brother and his combat brother's confidence and just
Okay.
what's going on? Why are you awake? Why is our connection so wrong now? What happened while we were gone?
She looks down, the veil tilting. I made a deal because I had to get back to you sooner.
He's gonna say, you remember our deal, right?
Which one?
My life, I will forfeit to ensure the safety of those around us, but I need the absolute truth from you. If you cannot give me the absolute truth, then our deal is forfeit.
Would we all be overhearing this, by the way?
He's probably saying it out loud, yeah.
Yeah, he's not trying to hide it.
I don't.
Mir would look at Hippolyta
Sorry.
and if you don't mind, for the sake of the truth, he'd kind of like look at her and mentally just be like, would you mind if I cast Zone of Truth here?
So you do not trust me to tell you the truth?
This just eliminates any doubt. He'd say this mentally as well.
You can tell she lifts her hand. Cast your spell.
He would do that.
That gets a nod from Durch for sure.
She's embarrassed.
The keen frowns.
Wishes she could curl up, disappear into the sand.
Anything Bakeen wants to say?
You are the one who wanted to ask questions, so no. I don't think that was necessary. I don't agree with the two of you.
I think it's completely necessary with what we've been through. I have
think-
vowed my life to protect and save all of you from her.
He turns fully to Durch. He says, I have not vowed, but I have done everything and sacrificed much also for the protection of everyone here. I trust her to tell us what she can. If she made a deal with who I think she did, she may not even be able to speak on it physically. Truly, you do not know the ways of magical contracts at all. I trust her.
He's gonna not back down at all, and
What?
it's
Bakeen's more just making his point. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
expecting you to back down.
yeah.
He knows you well enough at this point. He's just stating his point verbally.
So
More for her sake than even yours, honestly.
perfect. So if you know something that she can't speak, I need to know it.
I don't know. I am just making a theory. But she is right here, and I would not like to speak about her as if she's not. Just know that
She's
I trust
here.
her.
And I trust her as well, but I need to know what I am fighting for. And if she can't say it, but you can, I am fine with that. But I am not just a blade for hire.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends. But I need to know that we're on the same side. You have to admit, I've asked you before for the truth. And I've gotten diversions. I want to know what deals have been made. I want to know why the secrecy? The answer's not gonna change how
I would admit this is not the reunion I was hoping for. She kind of motions around under the veil, out in the frigid cold. Demanded answers.
what did you demand of me?
If I am a danger to others,
Mm-hmm.
that you will put me down, and nothing has changed.
Are you a danger to us?
You would be a fool, Durch, to think that I would ask you to do such a hard task, and I not be a danger.
Durch kind of looks at Vakeen and then looks at Myyrion, and the look is just, this is why I want answers.
You all already know that I am a danger. And now you do not trust me. Now you meet me when I just return on the beach side, and you treat me like I am a monster. And perhaps I am. Do you know what? I am a monster. I am better off locked away in a hole where I can't hurt anyone. You want the
That
truth?
is not true.
That is the truth, Vakeen.
Shakes his head.
I take this veil off, and any who gaze upon me turn to stone and die.
And everyone here knows that you would never do that. Unless as a last resort.
So why? Why are you asking these questions?
I just want
You
to
don't trust
know the truth.
Why can't you just trust her?
Trust is earned, not given.
She hasn't earned it through her actions the entire time you have known her? She has done much to keep us alive, to protect us. And you are questioning that now?
You don't think that there have been plenty of times where I could have just slit your throat in the night and
You
slipped
don't-
away?
You don't think there have been plenty of times I could have ripped yours out with my teeth and left you to die?
I do. That's why trust needs to be earned and not just
So you
given.
do not trust me. You speak it plainly.
I want
You cannot lie. Trust needs to be
the
earned,
truth.
and clearly I have not earned it.
I just want the truth. I have sworn my life to protect you, but more importantly, those around you. I want to know what I have gotten myself into.
I have made so many deals. That's what you want to hear? And she shouts.
Yes.
My soul is not mine. Is that what you want to know, Durch? You want to know that you can't save me in the end? You want to know that I will die in the end, and that it doesn't matter, that I will burn, and none of you can save me?
That's what you want to know, and that's what you get to know. There is your truth. Now leave me the fuck alone. Piss off. Seaweed, come with me. And she walks away.
Seaweed falls behind. Yeah. Seaweed falls, yes.
She conjures a blanket on the way up the hill. The rest of yours fall. Myyrion, Vakeen, Durch, they fall in the mud. She conjures Diego's to wrap around his shoulders as he's painting. She conjures one to wrap around Seaweed. And she is marching away.
Keen looks at Durch disappointedly. Will follow after the girls about 50 paces. So he's following, but he's not intruding.
Hippolyta, Seaweed is very happy you're here.
Thank you. I'm sorry I have a lot of feelings right now, Seaweed.
No, you were gone for so long, and you were asleep for so long. It's not a happy time.
I was dying.
Are you still dying?
No, I am not. Because
That's good.
I cannot leave you all alone to do this by yourself. And so I am here.
Why is this so much anger? This should be a day of happiness. You are back. You are here. This is good. Yes.
Maybe it is good. We'll see.
No. Catherine, you are good and you are here. That makes this good. Yes.
You hear her sniffle. I wish I were good, Seaweed. I do.
Seaweed stops. Friend, you are a good person. You are a Seaweed's friend. You're not a bad person. You help Seaweed, and Seaweed helps you. Yes?
I will help Seaweed. Yes.
You're not a bad friend. You help Myyrion friend. You help Vakeem, Dirt, Bingo, Diego. Even Dirt, you have helped. That does not make you a bad person. You are very important to Seaweed. Do not hurt yourself with these words. They are not you. You are you.
Seaweed. And you have a feeling like she would take your hand and cup your face like a friend in a platonic way, but she doesn't. She kind of.
I do. Did she like hesitantly reach up and like her hands back down?
Yeah.
Then I don't want to veil, and I put my hands on her face.
Constitution saving throw.
Even with counterspell?
Even with counterspell.
Heck yeah, here we go.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do one of those rare inspirations.
Thank you.
A legendary moment indeed.
shit.
She's actually using
Yeah.
an inspiration.
Right?
It's because of Hippolyta's involved.
Click that shit.
Dolly said 2 minutes.
Sure.
2 max.
13. You are Seaweed's friend, and Seaweed will never hate you. Seaweed loves you. And then Seaweed turns stone.
Hippolyta tries to pull away. But you get a good look at what she actually looks like. And it reminds you of a sunbeam cutting under the water, shining out after a storm. It is beauty incarnate. Seaweed, no! And she tries to pull away. And even as she does put distance between you, your hands stiffen. And Seaweed turns to stone.
I would have ran forward when I saw that Seaweed went to move. I know I won't get there fast enough, but he would have ran forward to try and...
And as she is a
Assist.
statue, Hippolyta reaches around her, holding her. Seaweed, no! Why would you do this? And her voice is barely audible as she clings to the statue of Seaweed.
She did it because she wanted to show you she cares. And we will have to try and bring her back. But not at any further danger to you. 'Cause I know you had to give a lot when this happened to me.
From under the veil, she turns to look at you, and it's with a desperate breaking voice. I have nothing left to give.
You have already given so much.
I have nothing.
We will find a way.
Seaweed.
Am I remember correctly? She made a blanket for Seaweed. Did she make a blanket for herself?
No.
Okay. I left mine
Actually,
in
yeah.
the sand, so...
Y'all in chat, I was not expecting that. I thought I could use counterspell like I normally did. Just like Seaweed, I'm not smart.
No, it's... There's a very specific spell a party will soon unlock to get...
He is going to remove his own sash and put it around her, trying to thicken the layer. And then he is going to hug her and try to comfort her. Yes, it's through layers of fabric, but he's just trying to comfort her.
The hug is brief because your natural instincts pull you back. And I
Right.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Got you. $23?
Okay. You manage to keep the petrification,
Hell yeah.
and you think it might only be because your heart is not beating.
Right. No longer living.
And then we meanwhile there. To Diego, roll for me a performance check, please.
Don't you need painter supplies?
So you can use your, you can either have advantage on it, or you can use your expertise.
Oh, I'm gonna use expertise. Right, dexterity or charisma?
Your charisma.
Alright, so let me just change that to charisma. That's 11 I'm rolling with. That is a 27.
You're swift at getting the paints down and making manifest the feeling of Poseidon's loss and hope and return, hopefully. When you hear, after several minutes, of painting Hippolyta scream. And then a moment after she screams again, but this time it sounds like it's in anguish. Seaweed is a stone up there in the corner. If you look, it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, honestly, not finished. Diego will put me right there and say, "Just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit longer. I'm just gonna go help. Don't worry. Your memory will be here." And he takes a time to clasp his hands, and I don't know if he actually does pray, but he just thinks about it, ponders, not the act of praying, but the rawness of himself, like Poseidon's self, without any filters, and thinks about it for a bit, and well, head up to see if he can help.
When you get up the road, Vakeen's just stumbled back and is like clutching at his chest. That the petrification is like falling off.
Yeah.
And Seaweed's a statue.
Diego will look. It would be a total ass pull, but with some what the Argon, as he knows him, said to him when he gave his powers is how they grow is up to you. And he will grab onto Seaweed and try to see what can he do with what he has.
As you step forward and you embrace Seaweed, you know, Hippolyta steps back. You can hear that she's crying. Quick pause there. Myyrion, you and Durch, but Durch players had to step away. But is there anything specific for him in this moment? Like when he hears Hippolyta's second cry?
He would probably just like with the mental link be like, "Is everything okay?" Because he'd probably be hanging back with
Durch.
That would have picked up the blankets and all that.
Okay. So as you mental link and you say that to Vakeen, and Diego, you attempt to use your magic, we're gonna end there for tonight.
Woo! Guys, I just want to do a painting. Oofda, oofda, oofda. Oh.
We'll see if next session you can get Seaweed back to Seaweed functioning self.
Dude, I know what that feels like. I've ended sessions as stone.
Yeah. God, it's like I'm so dry and chafed, you know? Oh.
Guys, don't worry. I'm about to do the biggest ass pull in D&D history.